Ladies and gentlemen, the following is your Wrestlecon main event of the evening.
I was listening intently.
Yeah. We talked about Mark Hitchcock earlier, what he meant to the High Spots family, what he meant to professional wrestling fans, everybody that got to know him, such an infectious personality, and how proud he would have been to see Jushin Liger on a show bearing his namesake. How proud do you think Mark
approaching the ring from
would be
Mexico,
to have this first time ever meeting?
Here's the most wanted
Between two of the hottest young rising stars in professional wrestling. On an event bearing his namesake.
Yeah, it was nice that his sister, fiance are here tonight.
But right now, the main event, the Mark Hitchcock Memorial Super Show, about to get underway. Bandito and Will Ospreay, for the first time ever.
May not be the last though. Hang on, I'll explain in just a little bit.
Assassin is in Midtown.
To the ring from Essex, England, weighing 92 kilos. He is the current never open weight champion, the aerial assassin, Will
Oh, he's gone back blonde for this weekend.
That features some of the greatest high flyers in the world of professional wrestling. Will Ospreay may be the premier high flyer in professional wrestling. So that's not how he wants to be known.
No, it's, maybe scratch through aerial.
He is solely the assassin, but take to the skies if need be, as can Bandito.
So I'll make my point quickly. This might be the first of another meeting between these two. There's a possibility both Bandito and Ospreay could be in the field of the best of Super Juniors. Oh, it's over!
Not 1, 2, no! They very well could be. But right now, Ospreay, space flying tiger drop!
Oh my God!
Press 1, 2, no! Bandito kicks out.
Bandito goes into Saturday's G1 Supercard. Part of 3 men, they'll fight for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. If he wins, he's guaranteed to be in the tournament. Ospreay, still technically a junior heavyweight, holds the never openweight title. That's up for grabs against Jeff Cobb on Saturday. Ospreay has talked about going heavyweight. He's not fully there yet, still qualifies for the junior heavyweight division. Both could be in the best of Super Junior field.
And what an amazing preview this would be. But right now, Bandito with his first bit of offense in this entire match. Ospreay Bandito a little unsteady, but Solva knocks him back. Ospreay hits the ropes. Set up high. Was that an uppercut or was that a punch? Ospreay hits the rope. Bandito counters. Look at the leg. 1, 2. No.
Ospreay rolls to the floor, but not out of bounds.
Bandito over the top on his feet like it was nothing. And the man that Ospreay will be facing this Saturday, Jeff Cobb, the current Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion, the man that Bandito faced in the finals of the 2018 Battle of Los Angeles, was defeated by him. The man that he challenged for the title just a few weeks ago was again defeated by Cobb. Cobb seems to have Bandito's number.
Yeah,
Will he have Ospreay's number on Saturday?
No slight, certainly, for Bandito, coming up short a couple times against Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb, a true heavyweight. Bandito, I think about 85 kilos.
Right.
So, well within the junior heavyweight division.
Cobb is just riding a wave of momentum. But certainly Ospreay bringing a hot hand into Saturday and in here tonight to the first ever
Obviously, in a match like this, the fans are all the victors. But the man that walks out of here tonight with his hand raised will build up an incredible amount of momentum heading in to the Supercard on Saturday night. But neither man is done for the weekend after tonight. They've got tomorrow to worry about. And look at Bandito. We've seen him show off his strength against Jeff Cobb before, and now showing it off against the longer and larger Ospreay, just holding him up in that vertical suplex and doing a squat for good measure, Brian Cage style. Two count only for Bandito. Oh,
wow.
Ospreay. Firing in with that chop. Bandito overhand chop. As he's stinging the chest of Ospreay. And you can't see the face of Bandito, but you can just read the body language. Bad intention.
Ospreay not going down though.
We saw Eddie Kingston take Masato Tanaka off his feet with his chops earlier. It's a move. It's a strike there we see that could take the toughest, the best of men down to the mat. And Ospreay doing just that. Now just repeatedly lighting up the chest of Bandito. Bandito trying to hold. Stepping on the backs of the knees. Working over the midsection of Ospreay. Perhaps a little shout out to Jushin Thunder Liger, who we saw earlier. The Romero special.
Oh yeah.
Flying surfboard. Oh, what incredible leg strength by Bandito. Just holding Ospreay aloft. And then pushing his entire body weight up to pancake him in the center of the ring. Bryce Remsburg in charge of the action here tonight. Bandito questioning the count. I thought it was on time, but he's obviously got a better vantage point than I do. Bandito might be slightly biased.
Maybe. Could be.
Bandito opting not to just trade 1-for-1 with Ospreay, instead unleashing a flurry of strikes on him, getting the better of Ospreay. Ospreay Ospreay coming back and sending Bandito reeling. Ten count for Bryce Remsburg, being answered first by Ospreay.
They could have stayed down a couple more for my taste.
Ooh! Baited in with that foot to the middle and the Enziguri now over the top.
Hip, hip, cheerio. No.
Bandito with the bicycle kick. Ospreay sweeping out the leg of Bandito. Now Ospreay hits the corner. Diving drop kick. Both Ospreay and Bandito around the same age. Around the same level of experience, with Ospreay with the driving reverse DDT, only a 2 count.
Yeah, Ospreay will turn 27 this May.
I believe Bandito about 25.
Yep. They've done so much in their young careers, both beginning when they're teenagers. A common theme here tonight.
Hip hip cheerio! Ospreay, it looked like Bandito was about to counter, but Ospreay still got the better of him. Bandito stunned.
Come on, it's fucking Wrestlecon main event! Let's fucking rock!
Ospreay fired up, showing a lot of emotion here.
Stormbreaker.
Kick to the chest of Bandito,
I fucking plan to.
relinquishing the double underhook, and instead pulling Bandito's hand away from his chest and kicking him this time. Bandito tried to block. Oh, but he caught. Bandito spins him around. Spun him around. Caught him with a super kick on the wake up. And Ospreay shaking out the cobwebs as Bandito gorilla presses Will Ospreay. Sits out. 1, 2.
Wow, look at how close Bryce Remsburg's hand was to hitting the mat for the count of 3. Freakish strength from Bandito.
That is among his many positive attributes. That is the biggest advantage he brings into that IWGP Junior Heavyweight title match. He has strength in a class of his own. Dragon Lee, Taiji Ishimori, exceptional wrestlers, but Bandito, I've witnessed it firsthand, he's got freaky Roderick strength. Shot across the jaw, urging Ospreay to get to his feet. And Ospreay, those elbows, that technique, honed in Japan.
Yeah, there is a difference with the athletes who compete in New Japan on a regular basis, that in the stand-up game, you learn by absorbing.
Yes.
You learn by getting hit. And when you're in there with the likes of Minoru Suzuki, et cetera, you better learn how to throw a good forearm.
Ospreay, Bandito, this is serious! Ospreay staggers, perhaps baited him in. Low trajectory dragon suplex. Ospreay to the ropes, pump kick from Bandito. Bandito drop kick, step up enziguri by Ospreay.
Here we go, Stormbreaker. Stormbreaker.
Bandito versus with the arm drag out of it. Oh! Popped him up and brought him down into a powerbomb. If you notice, Bandito used his strength when he popped Ospreay up. He actually shoved him by the knees to force Ospreay's body to somersault, and then he brought him down into that powerbomb. Bandito, I mean, he is not a tall man, but he is so extremely powerful. Oh, Ospreay is set up. This is how Bandito punched his ticket to the finals of the 2018 Battle of Los Angeles. Ospreay had it scouted, lands on his feet. Bandito doesn't know.
Robinson special.
Ospreay to his feet. Calling for us. No. Oh.
Thought it was it.
And what an upset for Bandito that would be to defeat the never openweight champion in a non-title match. Bandito, I mean, he's been turning heads in New Japan Pro Wrestling and around the world, but I mean, this will firmly, a performance like this tonight.
I have a feeling after this weekend, if New Japan Pro Wrestling isn't completely sold on Bandito, the matches that we're going to see from him are going to put it over the top. More of that strength coming up here, Excalibur.
Oh. Fighting with Ospreay on top. We've seen him use that back-flipping blockbuster off the top. He's got such strength, such balance. Oh, Ospreay sneaks in and under. Cheeky Nando's. Bandito sent to the floor. Oh, and drop kicked over the railing.
Oh, wait a minute now. No, Will. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. There is too much risk. Ospreay never listened to me. Why start now?
Swan diving frog splash to the floor.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
And Bandito is about 3 rows deep. Ospreay had such a tremendous distance to clear. And he did it and then some. And now Bryce giving the count to Bandito. Bandito diving in at the last possible moment. Ospreay up to his feet. Drop kick to the back of the head. Pinpoint accuracy from the assassin. Got him hooked up. No! Reversal! 1, 2, no! Bandito reversing the hook on Rana. Pump kick. Super kick. Super kick ducked by Ospreay. Ospreay!
Oh, no!
Bandito up on the shoulders. Bandito, come on, Bandito! 1, 2, no! Ospreay kicks out.
Wow. Even Remsburg is shocked. Even the referee can't believe Will Ospreay just kicked out.
Ospreay bringing himself up to his feet with the assistance of the ropes. This puts him in jeopardy. Bandito. Nope. Ospreay switches. Rainmaker.
Cutter! What?
Double underhook. Stormbreaker. 1, 2, 3. Ospreay with an incredible
Here's your
victory.
winner, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Unbelievable. One of the most hotly anticipated dream matches of this weekend. It did not disappoint. What a way to kick off Wrestlecon. And what a way to cap off the Mark Hitchcock Memorial Super Show.
All the work has just begun, though, for Mr. Ospreay here on this weekend. Tomorrow, Rev Pro, Dream Tag Team with Tanahashi against Minoru Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. And then, of course, Saturday, facing off against Jeff Cobb. And for Bandito, Dragon Lee and Taiji Ishimori in the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title match on Saturday await.
A tremendous show of respect by Will Ospreay. It's just one of those things when you're across.
Oh, we got $1. Yay, drinks and me. $2, yes, and get a Coke.
Not New York, pal.
$4, 2 Cokes. Right, I know we're all tired. We've just had 9 matches. I'm sorry I'm not X-Pac. I'm sorry I'm not Ric Flair. I'm sorry I'm not Jushin Liger, but I just have to say something. Bandito is effing awesome. And what's more annoying, he's younger than me. How is this possible? Right, just very serious for a second. If anybody here actually knows anything about me, this month for my fucking mental health has been awful. It has been the worst it's ever been. I feel awful. But recently I've just been wrestling in Spain, I've been wrestling in England, and today is just honestly, it's cheered me up so effing much. Right? People just, oh my God. People honestly don't understand this, but I feel like we've all got our own problems, everyone struggles with something in their life, but I just can't think of any better therapy than professional wrestling. Honestly, I don't even want to thank you for me. I owe you guys so much thank yous because I feel great now. I feel absolutely incredible. And it's because of guys, when I go to Spain and wrestle away, kid, it's when I'm in England wrestling with Aussie Open, and my God, I've just got in a ring with one of the best luchadors in the world. With all the star-studded lineup, we just wanted to come here. I've got nothing fancy, I've got no fancy catchphrases. All I've got is raw, natural ability, and so have you. And we just got in this ring and created on this wonderful canvas an art form. So, every single person here, this gentleman, every single person backstage, anyone that's set up a ring crew, the lovely lady helping me out with my merchandise. Thank you guys, honestly, so much from the bottom of my heart. This means the world to me. Thank you.
Will Ospreay finding out firsthand just what Bandito has to offer. Much like Kazuchika Okada and Kenny Omega a few years ago, finding out what Will Ospreay has to offer firsthand.
Right, that was the path for Ospreay to come to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, Ospreay did the same for Robbie Eagles, was trying to bring him into Chaos, but it wound up being, he wound up going to Bullet Club. But I've got a feeling he's going to put a word in for Bandito, who's as good as advertised. But the folks who've been tuning in here tonight on the High Spots Network on Fight TV, you've seen Bandito before. You know how great he is, and the best is yet to come. So send it in, Jerome. Come on. Wrap this thing up.
I was waiting for Bandito to talk.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Don't end the show yet, Excalibur. What are you doing? Bandito's going to talk.
My producer told me to.
Bandito, 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 Bandito.
This year, sorry for my English. Español. El año pasado me tocó abrir el mismo show aquí en el Super Show, siendo una lucha preliminar. Hoy en día, in my last show, in my last indie show, I am the main event. And all this is for you guys. Everybody is for you. My beginning is here, and my final is with you guys. Thank you very much.
A very emotional Bandito capping off an amazing and emotional evening here at the Mark Hitchcock Memorial Super Show. For myself, Excalibur, and Kevin Kelly, the award-winning commentator, Kevin
please.
Kelly.
No, I mean, come on, please.
He's won so many awards.
Just
people.
one.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here tonight on the High Spots Wrestling Network and Fight TV. Be here all weekend long, or if you're watching on demand, check out all the amazing shows from Wrestlecon 2019 weekend. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.